Hi, this is Johnny. I'm a librarian from the Missouri City Branch Library, and today I'm going to walk you through drawing this anime-style portrait. This will be a drawing where the character is looking straight ahead towards the viewer. We'll start off by slightly sketching the basic head shape, which is kind of like an upside-down egg. It should be a little wider towards the top of the head and more narrow towards the bottom where the chin is. Next, we're going to create what's called a face map. We're going to do this by lightly drawing lines that divide the face into parts, which will make it easier for us to properly place the parts of the face. Start with one line straight down the middle vertically, dividing the head in half. Next, we're going to divide the head in half horizontally. This is where our eyes will be. Then, halfway between the eye line and the chin is where the bottom of your nose will go. Then halfway between the bottom of our nose and the chin is where our lower lip will rest. Finally, we're going to make one more line that is right up close to the top of the head, and this is where our hairline will be. Now that our face map is completed, we can start drawing the parts of our face. I usually like to start with the eyes. Anime likes to exaggerate the size of the eyes, so it's okay if they're a little big, but make sure you leave enough space between them and on the sides of the head. Next, I'm going to draw the bottom of our nose, and it's just going to be a little line for now. Then for the bottom of the lip, I'm just going to put another little line and then draw the mouth between the nose and lip line. Now I'm going to draw eyebrows above the eyes and start with the ears on the side of the face. To draw the ears, you're going to start at your eye line and then draw up a little bit and then curve down and go back down in and touch the side of the face near the nose line. This is kind of your basic face. From here, you can make any kind of character you want, really. At this point, we can start turning the character into who we want them to be. I start off by defining the face of the character some more by giving her rounded cheeks to give her more of a heart-shaped face. I also start to draw in the hair line at this point, and some of the hair that comes off the side of her face. I knew she was going to have long hair. I then added her neck and shoulders and went back and started to define her eyes some more by adding eyelashes. Anime is known for having kind of spiky eyelashes on female characters. I decided to give her a little expression, little personality, so I made one of her eyebrows dip down and narrowed one of her eyes so she looks either concerned or confused. Then I start to define her nose, make it look like it's kind of pushed up by adding a little triangle to the top of it and giving it a bridge. I then thicken the eyebrows and start to define her hair some more. At this point I knew I wanted her to have long wavy hair, so I start to draw wavy lines on the side of her face and in the top of her head too. I decided to have the part of her hair go towards the side of her head instead of in the middle, so I moved it over and started to define her bangs and have them go in front of her face a little bit, while the rest of her hair is kind of wavy out on the side. I did this by just sketching random wavy lines, and then defining the ones I liked and leaving the ones I didn't like very light so that they would disappear alongside all my other light lines. Now I just continue to add detail to the picture. I add a little bit of detail to the ears, but not too much, because the ears are going to be mostly covered by her hair. I start to add more details to her eyes. Anime is known for having large, bright spots in eyes, so that's what those two circles on the side are. Those are glares or reflections. And then I started to define where her pupils would be as well. At this point, we are more or less done with our sketch. So what I'm going to do now is switch from pencil to pen and start tracing over my outline. When you start outlining in pen, you want to make sure that you're only drawing over the lines that you want to keep. Anything you don't want, you're going to leave in pencil so that you can get rid of or erase at the end of the drawing. You can also use your pen to start adding shading to your drawing. You can do this using a technique known as hatching. What hatching is you simply draw a bunch of lines going in one direction. The more lines you draw, the darker the area you hatch in will be. You can see that especially on the pupil here. The more lines I draw, the darker that part of the pupil gets. Once you've finished hatching the areas that you want shadows in. That pretty much completes the drawing. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and had fun drawing along with me. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.